right. What up, traders? What up, tycoons? Super excited for today's video. Going to give y'all an update on TFUEL. Okay, this is Theta Fuel. We're looking at the daily chart. So each candlestick represents a day's worth of time. We're going to go over the couple chart patterns that we had most recently. I'm going to break them down, explain them to you, and then we're also going to go over the fibs and how you can use them to get valid support levels such as those and valid resistance levels as well, such as these, right? Now, I like to call resistance bullish price targets. And I like to have my breakout level in blue. Okay, so I have my blue level here, and then I have my bullish price targets to the upside. We'll explain how I got those and why those are valid and respected. But first, I just need you guys to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, because I'll be making content like this every single week and you'll learn a lot. Okay. Now, we're also going to get into the MACD, okay, and use it for sell signals and buy signals, break down how you can use those together. And once you get a combination of things, right, that really helps give you the edge. Okay. So, you may see one pattern or you may see one indicator of something that could give you a potential sign, right? Like, oh, well, we may get some bullish activity. We may get some bearish activity. We have this. Once you combine things and you're able to get 2 or 3 signals combined together, that's really going to give you an edge in making your decisions and whether you should be entering or exiting a position. So let's just get straight into it. Okay. So right here, this is a great example. We have a rising wedge. It's actually a bearish pattern. And once you break this trend line here on the bottom, you're going to get a very sharp move to the downside. Okay. And what do you know? Well, we also had a MACD sell signal. So right here, we're seeing that, all right, we're testing that trend line. And then the very next day on the candle, we get our MACD sell signal. Now, what's the sell signal? Well, you're going to be looking at the blue line. So as the blue line is above, it's showing strength. And once it crosses below that orange line, that's going to be your sell signal. So notice how, we had the chart pattern breakdown right here. Okay, we broke the trend line there. And then we also got our MACD sell signal. Just, a good indicator when, you have two things combined to really help inform you on your decisions. Okay. The next one is the exact opposite of the rising wedge. It's the falling wedge, and this one's a bullish pattern. Okay. Now we already had a very strong breakout to the upside. You can see that we're pulling back. All right. But we also got a MACD buy signal, right? We got a MACD buy signal right over here. So you could have caught this entire move to the upside, seeing that, okay, well, we're nearing, we're trying to get to the top. We're trying to break out past this level here. What else can I look for as a signal? Well, we see that the blue line curves above and starts trading way above the orange line. That's a very nice buy signal, right? And if we take a look at that move, right, and just measure the percentages, that was a very nice move. Okay, 50% plus move to the upside. You put in $1,000, you put in $10,000, you just made $5 grand or $500. All right. Now the reason that these yellow lines are here is because they're going to be our Fibonacci retracement levels. So we're taking our swing low down here and connecting it to our swing high, and nothing is going to move in a straight line to the upside or the downside, right? It's going to retrace, and you'll be able to tell based on the retracement whether you're going to continue the move or whether you're going to try and reverse, right? So we're coming up here. If we hold these 3 levels, okay, these 3 support levels, the 38.2, the 50%, and the 61.8, then that is going to be a strong sign that we're going to come up, retrace, and come up here to our bullish price targets, okay? Now to get my bullish price targets, what I've done is I've connected the swing high here to the swing low. All right. And instead of looking at the 38.2, 50%, and 61.8% levels, I'm looking at the 100% level. That's going to be my blue breakout level, looking at the 127.2 and the 161.8. All right. Those are going to be our bullish price targets to the upside if we're able to break through here and flip that from resistance to support. Okay. Then I'll go ahead and give you a great example of us breaking through the 100% and hitting the 127 and the 1618 on the fibs. If we go over here into the past on the chart, right, we had a head and shoulders pattern here. So it's identified by your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder. And it really also formed a bear flag in that in the process of making that, right? So a bear flag is going to be this pattern here. All right, you have your flag pole, and then here's your flag. It's going to be this nice little channel where we're consolidating. And once you break through the bottom of that channel, you're going to be able to expect a sharp move to the downside, right? We notice that our 100% level is our breakout level. And then instead of bullish price targets, we have bearish price targets at the 127 and the 168 in red. Okay, so we connected our lows here up to the highs up here. And once we broke through that level, we can see that we hit both of those levels. We hit the 127 and we hit the 1618. Okay, right here, notice how it's a very well respected level. We close at this level on the bearish candlestick. We open at this level on the green candlestick. All right, we try to come up, and then we have a very nice, bearish candlestick pushing us down further. We can see ultimately we end up hitting that level there in the future. Okay. Now, these two circles right here, these are something you can use as well, right? So what we'll do is we'll look at our relative strength index down here, and this measures the relative strength of a token at its given price, right? So if we zoom in here, we can see that clearly right here, it's in a downtrend, right? We have a low, we have a lower low, clearly in a downtrend, okay? But here we have a low and a higher low. So what this means is that as the token dropped in price, the relative strength increased, and that's a sign that you may get some bullish activity in the future. And if we look at the measured move on that from here up to here, okay, that's roughly 100% move that you could have capitalized on if you were able to see that signal. Okay, so that's basically it for today's video. Hopefully you learned something new. Again, if you did, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I also do viewer requests every week. So if you have any ticker you want me to analyze, give you my thoughts on, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. I'll be happy to do that for you. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you very much. And you're really going to enjoy one of these next two videos.